Connecting the power supply. Before connecting the machine to the power supply, make sure to turn the power switch off. Connect the power supply cord by inserting the plugs into the machine and the power outlet. Turn the power switch on. Use the touch panel stylus included in the standard accessories when operating the touch screen. Basic operation. Presser foot lifter. The presser foot lifter raises and lowers the presser foot. You can raise the presser foot higher than the normal up position. This helps you to place thick fabrics under the foot. Thread tension. Select the embroidery design to show the optimized thread tension. Adjust the thread tension dial to the number shown on the screen. However, you may need to adjust the tension manually depending on the type of fabric. If the needle thread is too tight, the bobbin thread appears on the right side of the fabric. Turn the dial to a lower number to loosen the needle thread tension. If the needle thread is too loose, the needle thread loops on the wrong side of the fabric. Turn the dial to a higher number to tighten the needle thread tension. Winding the bobbin. Press the lockout key. Slide the hook cover release button to the right and remove the hook cover. Take out the bobbin. Put the bobbin on the bobbin winder spindle. Be sure that the bobbin snaps into place. Press the lockout key to unlock the machine. Place the spool of thread on the spool pin with the thread coming off from under the spool. Attach the spool holder and press it firmly against the spool of thread. Hold the thread with both hands and pass the thread into the bobbin winding tension disc. Firmly pull the thread to the right while holding it with both hands. Hold the thread with both hands and wind it around the bobbin clockwise several times. Insert the thread into one of the slits of the flange plate and pull the thread to cut it. Push the bobbin winder spindle to the right. The touch screen will show the bobbin winding sign. Start the machine. When the bobbin is fully wound and stops spinning, stop the machine. Return the bobbin winder spindle to the left. Remove the bobbin and cut the thread with the thread cutter. Press the lockout key. Place the bobbin in the bobbin holder with the thread running off counterclockwise as shown on the hook cover plate. Hold the bobbin in place with your fingertips so it does not rotate. Guide the thread into the front notch of the bobbin holder. Pass the thread under the guide and pull it to the left. Pull the thread slightly until the thread passes through the side notch. Pass the thread into the guide paths marked 1 and 2. Pull the thread to the right through the slit. Make sure that the thread comes out from the side notch of the bobbin holder. Insert the hook cover plate. Press the lockout key to unlock the machine. Extra spool pin. Use the extra spool pin when you need to wind the bobbin without unthreading the machine. Insert the extra spool pin into the hole. Place a spool of thread on it and secure the spool with the spool holder. Follow the procedure in the instruction manual to prepare the bobbin thread. Threading the machine. Turn the hand wheel toward you to raise the take-up lever to the highest position. Press the lockout key. Raise the presser foot lifter if it is in the down position. Place the spool of thread on the spool pin with the thread coming off from under the spool. Attach the spool holder and press it firmly against the spool of thread. Hold the thread with both hands and pass the thread into the upper thread guide. Be sure the thread is pulled down under the notch and into the space below the thread guide plate. Pull the thread up around the thread guide plate and along the left channel. Slip the thread into the eye of the take-up lever and pull it down along the left channel. Pass the thread through the lower thread guide from the right to the left. Pass the thread through the needle bar thread guide from the right and draw it to the left firmly. While holding the thread near the spool with your right hand, pull the thread up to the left, over the needle threader guide. Be sure that the thread passes through the slit of the needle threader. Cut the thread with the thread cutter. Lower the presser foot lifter. Pull down the needle threader lever as far as it will go. Slowly release the needle threader lever to its original position to pass the thread through the needle eye. Press the lockout key to unlock the machine. Customizing machine settings. You can customize the machine settings in the setting mode. Press the Set Mode key to enter the setting mode. There are 3 setting modes. Machine Settings Mode, Embroidery Settings Mode, Language Setting Mode. For example, let's customize the maximum spade setting. Press the Embroidery Settings Mode key to enter the Embroidery Settings mode. Press the plus key to increase the speed or press the minus key to decrease the speed. To activate your custom setting, press the OK key. Setting the fabric in an embroidery hoop. Attach a piece of stabilizer to the wrong side of the fabric. Draw center lines on the fabric. Turn the outer hoop lever and remove the inner hoop. Lay the inner hoop and template on the fabric, matching the center lines of the fabric with the template. Push the inner hoop and fabric into the outer hoop. Turn the outer hoop lever halfway in the direction of the arrow and tighten the screw partially with your fingers. Pull the four sides of the fabric to stretch it tight. Turn the outer hoop lever in the direction of the arrow. If the outer hoop lever is difficult to turn in the direction of the arrow, turn the hoop tightening screw in the direction of loose slightly, and turn the outer hoop lever. Be careful not to use force when turning the lever, as this may cause it to break. Tighten the hoop tightening screw with your fingers until it stops. Remove the template. Make sure that the fabric is stretched tightly in the hoop. Embroidery sewing. Press down the carriage arm release lever to extend the carriage arm. Swing out the carriage arm until it locks in the fully extended position. Press the Design Category key to show the selected design category. Browse the list with the Page key until the desired category is shown. Press the Design Category Selection key and select the desired design by pressing the Design key. Press the OK key and the carriage will move to starting position. A message will appear to confirm the size of the embroidery hoop. Press the OK key. Adjust the thread tension as recommended in the message. You may need to manually adjust the tension balance. Press the X key. The Ready to Sew window shows embroidery function keys and information on the selected design. Press the Lockout key. Place the prepared hoop on the machine. Pass the needle thread through the hole in the embroidery foot and draw it up to the thread holder. Press the lockout key to unlock the machine. Lower the presser foot lifter. Press the Start-Stop button. Sew 5 to 6 stitches and press the Start-Stop button to stop the machine. Cut the loose thread close to the starting point. Press the Start-Stop button to start sewing again. The machine will stop automatically when the first color section is finished. Change the thread to the next color and sew the next section. Editing embroidery designs. In the editing mode, you can edit and combine designs to create original embroidery designs. Press the editing key on the home window to show the editing window. Press the home key. Press the design category key. Select the desired design by pressing the design key. The editing window displays the design you selected. To change the size of the design, press the resize key and the resize option window opens. Press the plus or minus key to change the design size. Press the OK key. Press the jog keys to move the design in the editing window, or drag the design to the desired position. To make a copy of the design, press the duplicate key. When you need to delete the design, select the design and press the delete key. Press the next set key to switch the editing tools. Press the rotate key to open the rotation option window. Press the rotate keys to rotate the design clockwise or counterclockwise. Press the OK key. To flip the design, press the horizontal or vertical mirror image key. Press the Home key. Press the monogram key. Select the font. Press the letter or number key to enter the desired character. Press the letter case key when entering a lowercase letter. Press the OK key. Move the entered characters under the selected design. You can make a monogram in an upper or lower arc. Press the R key. Press the lower R key to make a lower arc. Press the enlarge key to make the arc longer. Press the OK key. You can simulate the colors of the threads and actual fabric on the screen. Press the custom color key. Select the desired color for the lettering. Press the OK key. Press the OK key. Press the OK key and the carriage moves to starting position. A message will appear to confirm the size of the embroidery hoop. Press the OK key. Confirm the thread tension and press the X key. Saving and opening a file. Original embroidery designs can be saved in the machine's internal memory or USB flash drive. Saving original embroidery designs. Press the function switch key in the editing window. Press the Save File key to open the Save File window. Make sure that internal memory is selected using the internal memory USB flash drive switch key. Open the folder. The file name is assigned automatically starting from number M001. If you wish to change the file name, press the Rename key to open the new name window. Enter the new name and press the OK key. Press the OK key to save the design under the new name. Opening original embroidery designs. When you press the Open File key, the Open File window appears. Make sure that internal memory is selected using the internal memory USB flash drive switch key. Open the folder. Press the page keys to show the pages. Select the desired file and the saved data will be displayed on the editing window. Replacing the needle. Check the needle frequently to ensure that the tip is not bent or blunt. Replace the needle if it is bent or blunt. Raise the needle to replace it. When moving the needle, make sure that the needle does not hit the needle plate or other parts. Press the lockout key. Loosen the needle clamp screw with a screwdriver and remove the needle. Insert the needle into the needle clamp with the flat side of the needle to the rear. Push the needle up against the stopper and tighten the needle clamp screw securely with the screwdriver. Press the lockout key to unlock the machine. Care and maintenance. Cleaning the hook area. Clean the hook area frequently. Turn the power switch on. Turn the hand wheel toward you to raise the take-up lever to the highest position. Press the lockout key. Loosen the needle clamp screw with a screwdriver and remove the needle. Raise the presser foot lifter if it is in the down position. Turn the thumb screw counterclockwise to remove the embroidery foot P and the thumb screw. Slide the hook cover release button to the right and remove the hook cover. Remove the set screws on the needle plate with a screwdriver. Remove the needle plate. Turn off the machine and disconnect it from the power supply. Remove the bobbin. Remove the bobbin holder by pulling its front part upward. Clean inside the bobbin holder and the bobbin holder holes with a lint brush. Apply a few drops of the bobbin holder cleaner to a soft cloth. Wipe the bobbin holder both inside and outside with a soft cloth. Use a lint brush to clean the auto thread cutter device. Around the bobbin thread remaining sensor and hook race. Wipe the inside of the hook race with the cloth. To avoid injury, be careful when wiping the tip of the hook race. Align the triangular mark on the bobbin holder with the triangular mark on the stopper of the hook race. Turn the hand wheel slowly and check that the bobbin holder is inserted properly. Otherwise, it may cause a machine malfunction or damage to the bobbin holder. Attach the needle plate. Tighten the set screws firmly with the screwdriver. Attach the needle and presser foot. Insert the bobbin and hook cover plate. Cleaning the machine. Wipe the machine body with a soft cloth. Never use benzene or other chemical solvents for cleaning the machine body.